Hey everybody, what is up? It's Nico Iona. I'm back again with your pick a card, pick an image tarot reading for today. Just wanted to see if I could contribute something positive to the world right now, because my goodness, don't we need a little positivity in our lives? I mean, anybody. I don't care who you are. So, let's do a little tarot therapy going on here. I've got these two images, very eclectic ones. Things have been a little crazy for me too. I'm no exception. So I picked two of these images out. They were the only ones remaining in my sketchbook that haven't been used. So just take a good look at these two. Both doodles. My daughter colored in both of these. So how it works, if you haven't done it before, you pick one or the other, or you can always choose both. I'm always going to timestamp the reading, each reading in the description box and in the comments below, so you can hop to your reading if you don't want to listen to me talk in the beginning, or if you want to skip to the second one. So what we got here, I've got this like dinosaur like bird guy. I don't know, I drew that during a Zoom meeting. It was coming from a place of like 1,000-yard stare crap. I don't know. But he's interesting. And then this was, I think, kind of a tattoo concept that turned into a doodle lotus flower with a, it turned out into these like earth-colored, I don't even know what's going on there, the five phases of the moon maybe. So here we go. And again, there might be a little bit of the message might speak to you, both of them. So as with any general reading, please take what resonates and just leave the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and start off, if you chose this bird, crocodile thing guy. And we're going to start off, let's see, with the Hermetic deck. Because look, he's kind of like got these black patterns on him. Look at that. That was really, really calling to me there. So, yeah, the bird. Let's see. There we go. There's our first card. Damn, all right. Yeesh, all right. So first up on the board, you got the Two of Swords in reverse. So that's like indecision, stalemate, anxiety, maybe not even wanting to try to make decisions because you're at such a stalemate right now. Maybe with other people, whatever's coming to your mind right now, as far as just like, man, I don't even want to, deal with it. Holy moly, okay. What are we dealing with? All right. Princess of Swords, my goodness, that's like the spying on card, indecision, hesitation. Looks like you're trying to make a decision, and you're observing something or someone, or something is observing you, and you're feeling like you're stuck. I mean, this is like double stalemate energy right here. I mean, it's just like you're definitely, so the Hanged Man, you're stuck, can't make a decision. It's just like, and that's in reverse. It's kind of like, I don't even know if it's can't make a decision or won't make a decision. It's because you're just like hanging on there and sort of like observing and waiting for something to come to light, I feel, bird crocodile people. So let me try to expand on that a little bit. All right. Okay, so Four of Cups. Yeah, in reverse. Okay, so you're just really worried and concerned about being let down, being disappointed at the response you may get at some kind of decision that you're hesitating to make. Or, let me see here, is it looking like we gotta collaborate with somebody? I'm seeing this as a decision that you have to make within yourself. Really? How interesting. In a stalemate, in a stagnant position, and the Hanged Man also represents like holding off right now for sacrifices later. Yeah, and here we go with the links with this keeping secret thing, like not letting the cat out of the bag. It's like you're hanging on to something, it's weighing on you heavy, you're watching, you're observing, you're being very, very careful. And almost like very protective of your emotions too. And what else? It's Page of Swords, Princess of Swords. It's also, you're having an opportunity right now to make something right. It's an opportunity to act ethically, speak the truth. And man, what a common theme lately, you guys. It's just like, it's a good message too, and this has been going on a lot for me too. It's demand the highest possible version of yourself. the most mature version of yourself, if you demand that from yourself, and I know this sounds, you know, kind of unsatisfying, but if you demand that from yourself, you demand it from everyone else involved in your life too. Now, their best version in that moment might be a little bit disappointing here, as reflected in the Four of Cups in reverse, because it's just like, you know, people can come back and bark and bite at you even when you have the most pure, honest intentions. But trust me, that's just, I don't want to call it a test. It's more like a refinement, like a self-refinement kind of thing. So it's just like, but I'm seeing here with this Lynx in the upright position, you're smart to be keeping your mouth shut right now. Let me see what else the spirit animals have to say about that. It's like, you figured something out. You've come to some sort of conclusion within yourself, and you have not made that known because speaking out on this, either the time hasn't come, or you're hemming and hawing within your own brain, and you're worried about how you're gonna be received. So, how interesting. So, bird crocodile people, we're kind of hanging on to something here. Hope this is ringing a bell for somebody. I'm the dead opposite here. This is definitely not my reading. I'm just like, hey, this is on my mind. Guess what? Hello! But anyway, here's the eagle. So it's like, this is seeing the bigger picture, understanding that, having that patience, knowing that it's all connected, understanding divine timing, not forcing anything. So really, I see this as a really an overall positive thing. It's just like you kind of know what you're doing here. It's sort of like keeping your affairs. My goodness, this table is unsteady. Woo! Kind of a last minute reading here. So let's see. Let's do this chakra deck to wrap up your reading. I'm not gonna go on forever. This is sort of limited time, but I just felt urged to do this right now because of the collective tension going on. So if you're waiting to speak up on something important to you, and you're waiting to observe to see what happens with something, and I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean spying on. This is like you have an opportunity to make something right, or be a help in a situation, offer your services or your good energy into something that you see the truth of that's not okay. And here we go, despondence. Despondence, the Four of Cups in reverse. Man, oh man, so that's like this crown chakra thing. It's like you just don't, I feel like you're just not making a move, or you're in this stalemate position because you just don't know how to express yourself, honestly, as well. So let's see, let's pour one more chakra card. See if any other advice for my alligator bird people's highest good, please. Woo! Impasse. Man, I think this came out in the last collective reading. Impasse, yeah. So remember this eagle thing too. Your higher self always sees what's going on, so you're good. You might get redirected, rerouted in a different direction. So I guess now is not the time. Whatever you're hanging on to, that you're holding on to heavily, and that makes sense because this collective energy is no joke right now. People are, they're dangling by a thread. Myself included. It's and that's kind of why I'm posting this video today. I'm just like, you know, I don't know, what do the cards have to say? Let's see if there's any kind of higher wisdom coming out. But it's basically like any emotionally sensitive topics right now, it's probably best to just leave them be for today, for the time being, whenever you're watching this video in divine timing. Whatever swooped in to distract you, that's a blessing, all right? Gosh, that's a little bit discouraging, you could say, but you're doing the right thing by collecting the facts and, you know, staying still now, being quiet, waiting for the right time to address whatever's going on. All the facts aren't there yet. Everything's not collected. So hopefully, you know, that helps a little bit, is a little bit of a reassurance of, hey, we just gotta be patient. We gotta be patient. There will be an answer. You just have to lay off it for a little while. So, okay, so that was that on Alligator Bird. So now we've got this moon phase lotus flower creation here. So if you chose the moon phase lotus flower, let's get this other deck here going. Ooh, that got left behind. I'm going to do that as your first card. Ouch. Okay, death in reverse. Stagnant. What a matchup there. stagnancy. Those just popped out. What do I want to say? Nine of Swords, World in reverse. God, it's the same message. Something's not complete. Something's not over. It's not the end of something. The World in reverse. Nightmarish thoughts. The 3 a.m. card. Damn. And then the Magician. So it's sort of like, but this one's differing though. This is a asserting your will message. Asserting your will, not being caught in stagnancy. So this is kind of, okay, so far a dead opposite message from the Crocodile Bird people. Let me see if I can expand on that. Something hasn't come to its completion. Holy moly. Learn how to shuffle. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna put those away. All right, and okay, Queen of Cups in reverse. So having a hard time expressing emotion, being stagnant, but with a need to assert your will. But I'm seeing here emotions getting in the way, emotions running very high. So yeah, something has not come to its completion, and it's like being tortured because there was some kind of lack of closure there. And let me see what kind of situation, because it's like stagnancy. It's man, I'm really feeling that right now. It's this general energy of stagnancy. It's just, you know. And then the Hermit. Okay, yeah, feeling very cooped up. Cabin fever. Not like just being so cooped up in cabin fever, it's really hard to go within. So I would say here, let's see what the spirit animals have to say. You gotta get out of the house. Yeah, fly out. Before you choose the bat, initiation. You kind of got to put yourself out there right now. So this is kind of a dead opposite thing. So if you chose this lotus flower moon phase, it's like the time has come to take action. I'm seeing here, for sure. Yeah, transmutation, the snake. Yeah, shedding your skin, flying out. It's time to assert your will and be an alchemist. It's kind of like doing what needs to be done. But this is a huge, so the Magician is also about maintaining your emotional control, exercising emotional maturity, not giving into anger. And then with this reversed Queen of Cups here, it looks like that is a huge challenge right now. Yeah, so but the Magician, I would say, trumps that Queen of Cups. I'm seeing her as sort of just a warning and being like, hey, don't become your emotions. It's all right. I mean, there's looks like there might have been some sleepless nights, some lost sleep over this, worrying, all of this other stuff. And I think it's just because of like some stagnant energy with that Hermit in reverse. And look, like the snake needs to shed its skin. Something needs to, you might need to go on a cleanse. I don't know, get out of your house somehow. I know it's challenging right now, but it's like, you gotta slough off that old energy, guys. It's, there's something stagnant there that needs to be shed. And it can just be as simple as just changing up your environment. And if you have no choice but to be in solitude right now, that's okay, but it's really important not to settle into some kind of depression or lock yourself in your room or something like that, because it's just that'll just make it, it'll amplify it. So, okay, let's pull a chakra card. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay. It's sloppy today. Man, oh man. All right. Well, we got wisdom. All right, heart, wisdom. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in reverse, warning you there to come from your highest place of wisdom. I feel these are very similar messages. Demand from yourself the most mature, highest possible version of yourself, to not keep like in the old ways. You have the opportunity to reinvent some kind of portion of your life right now. And, just remember that all of the opportunities at your doorstep right now, I'm not saying be frantic about it and have to scoop them all up right now in this frenzied panic, but just recognize that as, opportunities are fleeting. Don't let yourself be apathetic like this Hermit in reverse and just say, whatever, I'll find something just as amazing around the corner soon. It's just don't discount things. You know what I mean? I'm seeing that as like, yeah, it's just this world card when it came out in reverse. It was like a completion thing, and I'm seeing that as like, don't let something pass you by right now because you're stuck in a rut. Okay? It's just like you kind of got to get up and take action, and demand that, you know, like treat yourself like you're parenting yourself, like you're your own parent. It's so important with an open heart. It's just any tendency to be immature or snap at somebody or dig at them or bring something up from the past or something like that. You know, these are all triggers. These are all weapons we use when we're feeling hurt. So that's an important message right now. Let me just do one more chakra, my Lotus people. It's a pretty short video. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Look, acceptance. Dang, that just flew out of nowhere. How'd that even happen? Root chakra, acceptance of your situation. So not getting what you want, any instant gratification right in the moment. It's sort of just like, the story on this one is kind of slipping away from me right now. I think it was like some drama, and she's just like, should I stay with this dude who treats me like crap, or should I leave my boyfriend, or da-da-da, and it was just like something about just accepting the situation as it was in the story. Or the thing that's coming to mind for me right now is just like, look, I got to work this crappy job and I'm super unhappy. So I'm going to slip into, with the combination of this reading here, slip into like lower vibrational behavior. It's like, poor me. How, you know, why me? Why do I have to be the one that's always like cleaning up the mess and working harder than everybody else and all of this other stuff? No, that's just going to drag you into a lower vibration. It's just putting focus on the stuff that you don't want. It's going to make your weaknesses stronger. If you focus on your weaknesses get stronger, if that makes sense. I don't know if that came out right. But if you focus on your strengths, those strengths are gonna come out over the weaknesses. And we get there through acceptance and wisdom and demanding the highest possible version from ourselves. And that in turn will demand the highest possible version from others. So I hope that helped. Good talk. Hang in there, everybody. It's been a rough ride, this 2020 stuff. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.